Question number 6. In the figure, the slope of the line through point P and Q is 5/8. What is the value of K? K is the abscissa or the x value of point Q, whose y value is given as 8. The value of the coordinates of point P is given as 1 and 3. So first I'm going to draw a line segment instead of line between the 2 points. So the line is going to be this PQ segment, whose run is 8 units and whose rise is 5 units. So the slope is given as 5/8, which is rise over run. So we can find the rise because the y value of point Q is given as 8 and the y value of point P is given as 3. So the rise is going to be y2 minus y1. Let me write it. So this is the rise. So change of y is given as 8 minus 3, which is 5, and this is given in the slope here. Now similarly we can find the run or the change in x value. The abscissa or the x value of point Q is given as k. So if this point is k and the abscissa or the x value of point P is 1, the change in x value is 8. So the coordinate of this point from the distance from here to this P point is given as 1, and the distance from here to here is given as 8. So the value, the k value of point Q is going to be 1 plus 8, which is going to be 9, and that is the answer is B. So this is one way we can find the answer. The other method is given is here, that we know that the change in y value between P and Q is 5, which is this one. The change in x value between point K between points is k minus 1s, and k minus 1 is given as 8 here. So I am going to equate the k minus 1 is equal to which is here. Let me move this answer little above. So now you can see the k minus x. You can see the k minus 1 equal to 8. So we are going to say this is another approach. So k minus 1, which is run, by equating the rise over run, which is equal to 8. Then solve for k, add 1 on both sides. That gives me k equals to 9. So that is going to be the answer, which is B again. So there are two methods I discussed here. Let me change the p values, or the if I move it here, and if I change the point here, the slope changes, and you can see that the slope is different. Now in this case we are going to have a different this is run and this is rise. So rise over run of this thing is 9. From here to this point, let me use my pen again. This little portion from here to here is 1, and from this point to this point is 7. So the x coordinate of point Q is going to be 1 plus 7 equals to 8, and when I change the point, the answer and the question changes. This is just to give you more practice on this particular concept. Let me drag and change one more time. I'm going to reset. Now let us say if I have in something like here, let us do this. So now the slope is 9 over 5. So we can see the rise is that much, 9 unit, run is 5 unit. Rise, you can easily see, rise is change in y value. Y value is y2 here, and y value of point P is 2. So 11 minus 2 is going to be the change in y value. So y value is going to be change of y value is 11 in this, and for P is 2. So 11 minus 2 gives you 9, and that is how this is. Change of y is 9, and in here slope it is given as 9. Change of x we have to find because the k is not known. So we can say from this point to this point, as we can see, the x coordinate of point P is 5, and from this point to the end of the run it is 5 unit. This is 5 unit. So the total distance from here to here, which will be the value of k, so k is going to be 5 plus 5, which is going to be 10, and in this case again the answer is B. I hope you understand the question and its explanation.